Namaste. Uh, I Jayvin Gaurav from the Faculty of Physiotherapy and Diagnostic FPD in the Department of Diagnostic and Community Health in the TCP Radiology from JIT Vidyapith Women's University, Jaipur. Today we are going to discuss a session that is particularly important for radiotherapy treatment and planning. Okay, and their applications. So it is important session for the BCRD exam student to understand about radiotherapy. Namaste, I Jayvin Gaurav from the Faculty of Physiotherapy and Diagnostic FPD in the Department of Diagnostic and Community Health in the discipline radiology. Uh, from JIT Vidyapith Women's University, Jaipur. Today we are going to discuss session uh, a session that is interstitial implant. That is interstitial implant or interstitial brachytherapy. In this session, uh, we are going to discuss about implants, type of implant like permanent and temporary implants or interstitial brachytherapy. Interstitial brachytherapy is a mode of treatment where radioactive sources where radioactive sources are directly implanted into tissue. Radioactive sources directly implanted into tissue in the, around the malignant growth. Okay, in around around the malignant growth. Okay, so uh, these in this type of treatment, the source radioactive source are directly implanted in the tissue. Okay, so it is a very high dose immediately surrounding the source and with rapid follow-up of outside. Okay, so the high dose occur immediately surrounding the source. Okay, with a rapid follow-up outside means nearby the source there is a high dose region, and from a certain distance the dose is decreased outside. Okay. Uh, General indications of interstitial brachytherapy. So the first is primary radical treatment. Primary radical treatment means well localized where adjacent L and involvement risk negligible. Okay. Second one is the implant boost after previous external beam radiotherapy EBRT. Okay. Next, risk of the adjacent L and involvement. Peri-operative implant at site risk of recurrence. Okay. So the contraindications. Contraindications are target volume not identifiable, margins in uh, distinct. Okay. Tumor very extensive or with bone involvement. Poorly tolerated bone necrosis. The bone necrosis can occur after treatment. So uh, 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 these are the contraindications. Tumor very extensive or with bone involvement, then the interstitial brachytherapy is contraindicated. tumor access difficult. Isotopes used for interstitial radiotherapy. First one is the radium-226 used. Next one is the cobalt-60, cesium-137, gold-198, iodine-125. These are the source or isotope that is used. Cesium-131, iridium-192, palladium-103, or californium-252. So these are the interstitial. These are the isotopes that is used for interstitial implant or interstitial radiotherapy. Okay. So there are three types of brachytherapy. First one is the low dose rate, medium dose rate, or high dose rate. Okay. Low dose rate between the 0.4 to 2 gray per hour. Medium dose rate MDR to 12 gray per hour. High dose rate HDR is greater than 12 gray per hour. Types of implant: temporary implant, short period of dose delivery. First one is the next one is the temporary implant. Sources removed after prescribed dose reached. Okay. Second one is the permanent implant. Permanent implant for less accessible sites. Next one is the dose delivered over lifetime of source until complete decay. Sources with short half-life: 198 oral seeds, 125 iodine, 103 palladium seeds for prostate implant. Okay. Interstitial applicator in the form of needle, applicator catheter, system of interstitial brachytherapy dosimetric plan, Medal method, Manchester, Peterson Parker system, Quimby system, Paris system. These are the systems that is used as a temporary interstitial. Okay. So in this session we had discussed about the interstitial implants. These are divided into two types. Like first one is the permanent, second one is the temporary implants. Okay. Hmm. So today's session is parallel approach field. The simplest combination of the two fields is a pair of fields directed along the same axis from the opposite sides of the treatment volume. The advantage of the parallel opposed field are the simplicity and the reproducibility of setup, homogeneous dose to the tumor, and less chance of geometrical miss. Geometrical miss means dose delivered to the surrounding tissue due to movement, geometrical miss, or due to uncertainty, uncertainty or undesired dose. Compared with angle view. Okay. Given that the field size is large enough to provide adequate lateral coverage of the tumor volume, A disadvantage is the excessive dose to the normal tissues and critical system, critical organs above the above the above and below the tumor. Okay. Okay. A composite isodose distribution for a pair of parallel opposite field may be obtained by adding the depth dose distribution of each field. The resultant distribution shows the combined isodose distribution normalized to the individual beam weight. The beams are usually weighed in those units of 100 at the depth of Dmax. In the case of SSG, the technique or at uh, uh, technique or at the isocenter technique or the isocenter for the isocenter technique. For example, the minimum percentage isodose surrounding the tumor is 110. This means the minimum dose to the tumor uh, generous margin is 110 centigrade are delivered to the depth of Dmax by each field. Thus, if the tumor dose were to be specified at the isodose level or isodose level, one one could calculate the Dmax dose of the treatment time for the each field for the isocentric plan. The beam weight refers to the doses delivered to the isocenter. Thus, the 190 centigrade isodose curve represents the specified minimum dosage level if each beam delivered 100 centigrade at the isocenter. Okay. So, in simple language, we are uh, going to understand about the parallel opposed field. First one, advantage. Advantage is the simplicity and reproducibility of setup. Homogeneous close to the tumor, less chance of geometrical miss compared with angled view. Okay, field size is large enough to provide adequate lateral coverage of the tumor volume. Disadvantage: excessive dose to the normal tissues and critical organs. Composite isodose distribution for a pair of parallel opposite field. Okay, so these are the advantage, disadvantage, parallel opposite field, and about the parallel opposite field. So in the parallel opposite field, the beam size or field size same in both both direction beam. Okay, both direction में angle same और जो and the field is same. Okay, but in different direction the beam is delivered. Thank you. The session is over. I think you are satisfied with the session. If you have any queries, then put it into the comment box. I will resolve it later. Thank you. This session is powered by Digital Version 2.0. Jai Hind, Happy